Hey everyone, got a really exciting show for you today. Something I love to do. I love to bring my audience off-market properties, specifically off-market multifamily properties. Say that 5 times fast. Anyways, my friend Michael Butler has found just such an opportunity. All of you keep asking for him. So let's welcome Michael to the show and we'll figure out what he's got for us. How you doing, Michael?
Hey Mike, how's it going, man?
It's going really
Thanks for
well.
having me.
Oh, you got it. Shelter in place. It's always fun to talk to you. I remember the first time we met. You are a big teddy bear. I will say you're fun to
Oh,
talk
for
to.
sure. Big for sure, right?
Oh well, hey, I could say that when I'm 2.5 hours away. I don't know if I'd say that if I was right next to you. You'd squash me like a grape.
Oh man.
So why don't you tell us just a little history of this opportunity, and then we'll bring up the PowerPoint. So you tell us what it is, kind of give us a picture, and then we'll look at it.
Okay, so it's a 6-unit apartment building.
Mm-hmm.
I got it from cold calling.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I don't really go after multifamily. You know me, I'm more of a single family. That's kind of how I just do it. But
Yeah.
when you ask that question, if you have any other property that you would consider selling,
Yeah.
this is one that kind of landed in my lap. And my first thought was, definitely to be able to come to you because I understand that, your audience. And I know that's something a lot of people look for, especially out of the Central Valley area.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, just figured we'd give it a shot.
I got to tell you, we'll see how this goes. But historically speaking, the number one request I get is bring me some multifamily apartments. I mean, It just is. So let me go ahead and share the PowerPoint. We can talk about it. And then I think we also have some pictures. So we will do that. So hopefully that is showing for you. Right? You see it?
Yep.
Awesome. So why don't you tell us about it a little bit more? It's obviously, so what I take, let me just sort of give you my thoughts just looking at it. So this is probably an older couple or an older individual that's owned it. It's got some obvious delayed or deferred maintenance, just looking at the peeling paint, right? I'm not speaking ill of anybody. It's just the truth.
No, but it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. And then you've got the parking there kind of under the building. So I'm guessing 5 units are upstairs and 1 is downstairs, or maybe 2 downstairs.
We have 2 downstairs and 4 upstairs.
Okay, so those are 2 doors there past the.
There's 2 doors at the bottom of the stairs, 2 doors above the stairs, and then right to the left up top, you got two other units.
Okay, very cool. And they're all 2-bedroom, 1 bath?
They're all 2-bedroom, 1 baths.
And this is in the city of Porterville, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So for the people that don't know, Central Valley's got lots of little cities. I'd say this is 75 minutes from Fresno. Is that about right?
Yeah, with a little hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yeah. So is this still Fresno County?
No, it's actually Tulare County.
So it just moved into Tulare County.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Do you know the rents?
The rents are $600. I obviously got that from the seller,
Sure.
But I made sure when we went through each unit, I asked each tenant, what they're paying.
Yeah.
And they all were very consistent with $600.
Yeah.
All tenants have been there for.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I should have just gone to the next slide. Silly me.
And then if you look at it, so the roof is good. I believe the roof was done about 10 years ago.
Okay.
And then obviously all 6 units are 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. The first 5 units, they all have AC. Apparently, when the seller bought the units, the lady in the last unit upstairs, she didn't want she didn't want central air. She wanted her swamp cooler.
Huh. All right. Well, there you go.
So that's the one that has the swamp cooler. And so you're looking at about what, $43,000 a year in income, depending on obviously what your method is going to be when you go in there and how much you decide to fix up and what you decide to change.
Yeah. So again, this is, just like I do with all my people that bring us off-market deals, I'm just going to give you my thoughts in the audience, right? So first off, $350 was the price you were asking, right? Did I see that on the other side?
Sure.
Yeah,
yep.
$350.
So again, a door.
Yep. So you're under the 1% rule as is, right? 600 times 6 is 3,600. That is really hard to do in California. I don't know this. Does it have like a little laundry room somewhere? Like a little shack?
I didn't see one. So from what I'm understanding is no, that actually would be something that I had thought, if it was something that say I was a purchase or something like that, that could be something that you can add to it.
Yeah, because sometimes it's in like a little cubby, but I don't see where it would be. I assume this picture is taken from the street, so it's just a long straight building?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's literally the front of walking right up the driveway. That's your shot right in front.
All right. Is there any grass on the left, or is it just
Yes, there is
fence?
grass on the back of the unit. That's where the meters are.
Okay.
In the back, there's a nice grass area. A lot of trees back there. They actually have like a couch sitting over there. They sit under the tree.
Yeah. So again, so that's a good thing, right? Especially in today's environment where people need, shelter in place and all that. So what would you say the back there is? Do you have a picture of that? Do you by chance or no?
Yeah, it's in. I have the pictures.
Yeah.
I have a picture of every unit and around the unit.
If people want them, they should ask you, right? Let's go back to that.
But
right?
I have very detailed pictures. Pretty much they're very consistent with, I made sure, especially with the age of the units.
Yeah.
That I made sure that we got very detailed pictures of it. Just because it is tough to get in there and inconvenience 6 tenants.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that we did have very, very detailed pictures.
Yeah. So I'm trying to pull it up on my phone real quick. Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Again, folks, if you're interested in this, it's one of those deals. It's value add for sure. It's already less than the 1% rule, so it should be easy to finance. Do you know the urgency? Do they need this? Does this have to be a cash purchase, or could the lender?
It doesn't have to be a cash purchase.
Oh, that's good.
Obviously, this is a wholesale deal, so we'll have to figure it out if they go more of a conventional route when it comes to the assignment side of it. But for the most part, there's no rush. I've already built that in with the seller to let them know that with the times and stuff, the financing is a little bit different.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, people looking at this. So again, this is a commercial deal, right? So this is not residential. This is not that normal market. If you're going to get a bank loan at 350, you're probably going to have to come in for probably 40% down today, just so you know. So that's 140 grand. So just know that in this market, Fresno or Porterville will be kind of a second tier market. If you can pay cash, it's just going to be quicker. I think this is going to be a value add opportunity because I don't want to be quoted on this, but I would bet you market rents are $750 to $795 for a 2.
Yes, $750 by $800. So now it's about $3,600 a month.
Yeah. So again, these are one of those. Again, I have some pictures that Michael sent me. You can reach out to him if you have interest. He will give you links to his Dropbox. When I look at the inside pictures, what I see is, if you wanted to raise rents, you could. The kitchens are usable, right? They got the tile. At least the ones I'm looking at right now, it looks good. It's it's lived in. It looks well painted. The baths look okay. Actually, what I'm seeing, let me look at another one. So that was unit 1. Let me look at unit 2. Yeah, that's all kind of the same.
So one thing that kind of jumps off at me is that you would probably need a little bit more ventilation in the restrooms. Just because being the area of Porterville that they're in, it is low income.
Yep.
So there's typically going to be more people living in the unit that should be.
Yeah.
Which means the bathtub and the showers are going to be ran a lot more than what typically a 2-bedroom would be. So you would need proper ventilation to make sure that you're not.
Yeah, put in a stronger vent. Yeah, for sure. Yes, maybe a bigger window. Yeah, I think in theory. So when I look at this, and again, you guys can get the pictures for Michael. His email is right there, michael@mainlineinvestments.com. I probably would budget between $4,000 and $8,000. Some of the ones I saw probably $4,000, a couple of them maybe $8,000, but that would allow you to raise rents because I do think market rent for a 2-bedroom 1-bath is more like $750 to $795. Some of these probably just need a good cleaning, but this is stuff you need to look at. I don't remember the last time I saw sub $60K a door for 2 bedrooms. It's been a while.
Yeah, I get a lot of emails myself, and that was one thing when talking to sellers I was kind of looking at. When even negotiating this deal. And I did notice, quite a few deals going out at 4 plexes, 5 plexes, and none of them were around this price.
No, I would tell you right now, I've seen 4 plexes more often than not go at $100K a door or $90K a door. Part of that's because they get residential financing, so it's a different, it's a different beat, right? But right, if you read my story, one rental at a time, one of the things that was good for us is we got out of houses and we moved into a small apartment, right? Ours was a 5-unit on Vassar, all ones. We paid $223 a door. Okay. But that was, when was that? That would have been like 2006. So that's like 14 years ago. What is that? 223 divided by 5? See all these things I just do real time.
Must be a math guy.
Yeah, so that's 45K a door, right? So a couple of things. First off, 45K a door for those are ones, so not twos. And that was 2008 versus 2020. My rents in 08 were 450, not 650 or 600, sorry. And I took them from 450 to 5.25, not 600 to 750. So this is a deal as far as I'm concerned. So
I personally like it myself.
Yeah. So again, if you guys want pictures, you want to ask Michael some more information, I suggest texting him at 559-366-2936 because this will go first come, first serve. Again, go to Michael. Do not go to me. I'm not involved in this. I'm just helping a friend market stuff, and then I'm going to upload it and get out of the way. Anything else you want to say, Michael, about this?
No, man, I think you pretty much summed it up. I mean, I think it's a hell of a deal. I mean, just reach out to me and we'll talk more about it that way. I don't want to sit here and keep rambling on about something. If you're interested, reach out to me and we'll go from there.
Very cool. All right, man, let me stop sharing this. Hey, Michael, thank you very much for doing this. Give me a chance to help you sell it. I'm hopefully somebody from the audience will reach out, hopefully get a couple of texts tonight. Again, it's a deal. I'm just comparing it to ones that I bought in the past. Yeah, congratulations. Less than 60K a door today is pretty amazing, man. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, you got it.